Anyway, I got pulled over one other time. That was fun. Me and my buddy Josh, I think I've told you about him, took a 480-mile round trip down south, and his bike is kind of spotty at times. Just being honest, man. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. I love your bike, but it's been spotty these last few rides where it would just stop working. And so we were down there. We were made it all the way down, 200 some odd miles. On the way back, it was all on the same day. On the way back, me and him we hit rain, and so of course we gunned it because the highway was a straight line at this point. And we just took off. And so we beat the rain, but we didn't want to slow down. We were doing maybe 20, or no, we were doing 86 to 90-ish. And we passed one. It was a black Crown Vic, and in America the Crown Vics used to be the old sports, or the old cops cars. Now they're kind of changing them to whatever the heck they can get their hands on, it seems. But we saw that, so of course we gunned it up to $120, maybe $130, and he didn't flip around, so we slowed back down to about 90. That little kid is smoking. What is wrong with parents to let your little kid, he has to be like 13, who lets their 13-year-old smoke while they're walking down the road of a very small town, so people are going to know him. People are going to know you're bad parents. Anyway, we get far ahead of the black Crown Vic, and then on the other side of the highway we noticed a white Dodge highway patrolman. And so Josh, being the nice guy that he is, he waited for me to go ahead of him so he could get pulled over. And so I did. Hey bud. Except I'm not one just to leave my friends, because one, I didn't know where the hell I was. Two, we were both busted. Why not just stop with him? And so we both pull over because the cop flipped the fastest U-turn and caught up to him in like, I want to say 10 seconds or less, and we were doing 90 in the opposite direction. So I pulled Josh over, and I'm a pretty good distance ahead of him, and I just stop on the side of the highway, get out, walk back. Cop's really cool again. And so he proceeds to run my license, run Josh's license, registration, all that crap. Come to find out, Josh doesn't have a license. Josh was on he's on his permit, but he didn't have his permit with him either. All he had was, no, he didn't have proof of insurance either. That's what was surprising. He had no paperwork saying that he could ride that bike. That being said, I know he owns the bike and everything. He's a good guy. Just didn't have any credentials. And so the cop sends me back up to my bike. He says, I'll be with you in a minute. Puts Josh in the car, and I sit there again for like 15-20 minutes just listening to my iPod. And finally the cop comes up, gets me, puts me in his car. After he did something very similar to the last cop that got me. He walked up and he's like, he was pointing out my license plate. He said, is that evenly? I said, dude, far from it. I didn't even let him finish because I knew what he was going to say. And he just laughed, had me take it off, handed it to him. Got in his car. Long story short, I mean, I'm bullshitting with him, asking him how fast he's gotten his car up to, how many bikes has gotten away, you know, all this junk. Just trying to keep a laugh going so it doesn't get too serious. And he's like, you know what, thank you for stopping, you and your bud, because down here the roads are open and bikes just don't stop. I said, yeah, I kind of picked up on that. I'm like, how many have gotten away? He's like, none. He did the whole fear tactic thing. Just looked me dead in the eye. None. Yeah, you're a fucking liar. But he's like, so I told your buddy there he has to call someone, get his bike. And sorry, my phone's ringing, I think. Who the hell would call me? He's like, your buddy needs to find someone to come get his bike. But like I told him, I'm not gonna sit here babysit you guys. I got you for 2 things. I was like, yeah, I figured at least 1 thing. And he's like, thank y'all for being honest with the speed again. I was like, yeah, sure. And he kicked me out of his car. And Josh came up, he's like, dude. I was like, what? He's like, he said I can't ride my bike. I was like, yeah. And then he said, the cool thing was, he said to him, well, I'm going down south for a little bit. I have a meeting to get to. Squirrel! Jump! You gotta want it! I have a meeting to get to down south, so I'm not gonna sit here and babysit you guys. And so Josh asked him, hey, can I take the bike up to a McDonald's just to give it a better location for someone to come get it? He's like, no, you cannot. I cannot legally tell you to move this bike. And Josh was like, come on, can I just take it up there? He's like, the cop looked at him and said, hey, I will not be here. I cannot tell you to move this bike. It would be illegal for me to tell you that. And so pretty much he just told Josh, I'm not going to be here, do whatever the hell you want. I don't care. You guys seem cool. And so we left. Just took off riding again. And of course, you know, after you get pulled over the first 20 miles or so, you don't speed. After that, you open it up. I think I'm gonna do the American thing. Get McDonald's. Alright, time to get some fast food. Let's see if I can do this successfully. I've done it once before. I didn't fuck up too bad. Although I didn't have my bag with me. Let's hope I can set off this. Can I?
Welcome back to McDonald's. Can I take your order, please?
Hi, can I have, I guess, 2 McChickens plain and a McDouble plain?
Sorry, 2 McChickens and 2 McDoubles, both all plain?
Can you make that 1 McDouble plain?
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's okay.
And can I interest you in 3 cookies for $1 today?
No, thank you.
If your screen is correct, it will be $4.31 at the first window. Thank you.
Alright, thank you. I worked in fast food. I was surprised whenever we got bikes. It's fun though. A little bit different. It's just easier just to walk up to the fucking window. Hey. Do y'all get a lot of bikes through here?
What?
Do you get a lot of bikes through here? Figure.
It doesn't set off like the light.
Huh? There you go. You too, thank you. Hi.
Is that all for you?
Yep.
You have a good day?
You too. That was easy. How's it going? It's a camera.
Oh, it's a camera?
Trying it out.
Say what?
I'm trying it out. It's kind of my first try.
What do you need a camera for, though?
The insurance mostly.
Oh, yeah, just watch other people.
Yeah, in case someone pulls out in front of me and takes me out or something like that.
That's good. That's smart.
Yeah,
You have a great day, sir.
you too.
I thought it was a phone.
Alright. Have a good one. Yeah, it's not that hard to go through a drive-thru, just be prepared mostly. By prepared, I mean have your money in an easily accessible place. Have a bag, because there's no way it's set up here the entire ride home. But oh well, it is nerve-wracking the first time you do it because you're thinking don't take too long, but you got to remember it's fast food. It's America, so it's not fast food. It's the take your time and get whatever the hell you want kind of food. Well guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it short, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.